with Zach and Richard. We've been beaten 1-0 at home to Leipzig. We've been here before. No, you know, not the first time we've lost 1-0 on the home leg, but is it more of a case of you're happy it wasn't worse than 1-0, or are you kind of disappointed we didn't get anything better than a 1-0?
I'm very disappointed. I mean, we played absolutely terribly in that second half, especially when we were 1-0 down. We really should have thrown a little bit more caution to the wind after a little while and just gone for it, but we didn't. What do you think?
Yeah, what do you think?
I mean, I'm much the same in that I agree we should have thrown more caution to the wind. We didn't offer nothing. I felt like the whole game when I was down at the south and they were shooting their way, our way, nothing was going the other way, but we had nothing to offer. We have nothing on the bench. And
is that whose fault is that? That we have
it's not an excuse. It sounds like an excuse, but it's just that's where we're at the moment, and it's an unfortunate situation to be in. That being said, yeah, no words, we're fucked.
But it's only 1-0.
No,
it's only 1-0.
It's only 1-0, but at the same time, they were quicker to every ball. You could see, it wasn't just the fact that today they were better than us. It's the fact that if you look at the two teams today, there's not a chance that if this team plays Leipzig 10 times, we're not going to beat them once. They're just better than us.
Mourinho did
every single aspect. They're better than us. They were first to every ball. They were first to every second ball. And we've got no goals in us at the moment. Especially with all our goal scorers out, we haven't got a single person who I think is threatening.
Mora did look pretty pathetic tonight, and I back him to the hill as usually, but he offered absolutely nothing tonight.
Yeah, but I know Leipzig are a very good team, and I know with all the injuries we have, what more can Mourinho have done with the card he's been dealt?
But that's the thing. I agree with you, and that's the horrible thing. We played so badly, we offered nothing up front. But there's nothing more we could have done, and that's the painful thing about it. I don't really see what more we could have done. We had nothing on the bench. If there's any time to try Troy Parrott, it's now, but he clearly doesn't like him. He doesn't fancy him. So if he's not going to go for him now, he's never going to go for him, and that's the way that we're going to line up at the moment. You know?
Do you think if we, as you say, threw more caution to the wind and try and play Leipzig at their own game, we would have been absolutely annihilated even more than we were?
They didn't have a game.
We let them play. We let them play.
That was the plan, but
especially the first half where we were under the cosh for 45 minutes. If we'd have in some way sort of thrown them a bit of something. Given them something to think of.
I think the fact that if it was 0-0 and they didn't get a penalty, I think we would have been saying the same thing. There was nothing about the penalty that changed the tie, realistically. We've gone 1-0 down, and that's the way it is. But if it was 0-0, I don't believe that Lo Celso would have pushed up higher. Lamela would have come on earlier and potentially thrown his fucking hat into the ring. I don't know, but I don't think that anything would have changed if we were at 0-0. I think at 1-0 we are exactly the same as that we were at 0-0, except for the fact that we've got to go there and just give it our everything.
We're almost certainly going to concede out in Leipzig for sure. It doesn't really make too much difference yet.
They're second in the division, if I'm right. They're second in the division. I saw you guys at Bayern Munich. If they're second in the division to that, I'm worried.
We probably would have had the same worries after the home leg against Ajax, though, wouldn't we? So there's always hope when it's only 1-0.
That's true.
There is. Of course, there's hope. Of course, we can turn it around. But at the same time, the squad's incredibly stretched at the moment. And do I feel confident? Not at all.
I'll end it on a controversial note. Last year, when we were 1-0 down against Ajax in the second leg, we had Christian Eriksen in the second leg.
Now we have Lo Celso. I'll end it on that. Cheers for coming on, lads. Cheers.